Hey everyone, Gary White, leadership coach with John Maxwell, and it is my pleasure to come to you once again. And yet again, another lunch and learn that I'm offering you virtually. What a great opportunity that we have to serve one another in this capacity. And so I'm bringing a total of 4 lessons, 4 lunch and learns dealing with the pandemic and how we can lead ourselves and how we can effectively lead through this crisis. And then I'm going to follow up on that. I'm going to offer some of our regular lunch and learns that we normally offer through the John Maxwell team and my company, High Definition Coaching, on communication, on leadership, on becoming a person of influence, and personal growth areas such as the 15 invaluable laws of growth. And so I'll bring those as well. But this first 4 is really going to be focused around leading through this crisis right now. And so in the first 2, I talked about 3 unlikely fellows during this time of crisis that fear and focus and opportunity. Normally, you wouldn't see them working together, but here's 3 unlikely fellows that you can utilize this to work together and bring about a common good for your company, for your community. And then I talked about leading yourself. And in both of these, I talked about service to others. And so today, in this Lunch and Learn, I want to talk about your giftedness, your purpose, and your service. And it's a great acronym, GPS, when we think about what direction that we're headed in. When we think about calibrating our compass and what we should be about as a company. It's all going to involve really those 3 things, your giftedness, your purpose, and service. And so many people, many companies maybe even might not have a really good vision for their life, a real good vision for their company. I've asked many company owners, I've asked many leaders inside of companies, what is your vision? And I'm not surprised to see them stumble for a moment and have to think about that. It's a great question. It's one that we need to think into. And this lesson is going to offer some perspectives on that, okay? And so let me talk about purpose for a moment. It'll come back around to giftedness and service, and it'll all make sense, okay? And so many times we can begin to want to know what our purpose is. I want to be sure that I'm fulfilling my purpose. I want to be sure that I'm serving my purpose. And that's really key number 1, is that there is no purpose outside of service. There really is no purpose outside of service. Maybe there's sometimes that we have grandiose ideas of what serving our purpose would look like. I promise you, if it doesn't involve service to others, then there's no way that you can fulfill your purpose, okay? And so it always involves service to others. And now it always involves a unique quality, doesn't it? It involves a unique quality. Behind me is a banner. Behind me is a vinyl banner, and it serves a unique purpose. Now, I would not use this. I would not hang pictures on this banner behind me. I wouldn't do that because it would not serve that purpose well. It might for a time, but once I pierce the vinyl and once I've made it weak, then there could be tears. I have sheetrock in this room, and this sheetrock, though it's sturdy, I would not use it as a dining room table. I wouldn't do that because it would not serve its purpose best. I promise you, as people come to my house, they don't say, "My Gary, what nice sheetrock you have." They don't say that. They might say, "I love your color scheme." So it holds color. It gives structure to the space. It provides a sense of privacy, because without it, you could see through the walls into the next room, wouldn't you? It holds the insulation in place. It provides some level of stability. Sheetrock serves a very particular purpose within the bigger purpose of the home. People will say, "What a beautiful home you have." And the sheetrock, through its unique quality, serves a purpose within the bigger purpose. So I want you to think about purpose, and I want you to think what the bigger purpose in your company and what the bigger purpose in your community is right now. And your giftedness, that is your unique quality. Those things that you are good at, your giftedness is your unique quality. And how can you take your giftedness and serve a purpose? What purpose could that serve? Maybe you have a unique quality that your employer is not aware of right now, that you have a unique gift, something that you're really good at, that right now during this crisis could add great value to your company and great value to your employer. And that's really going to add great value to you as well. So it's our giftedness is our unique quality. So let me tell you something else about giftedness. Your gifts can be developed. I believe we would all agree that LeBron James and Tiger Woods and Wayne Gretzky, they're greats in their sport, aren't they? They are. They're greats. They have a gift. Wouldn't we all agree with that? But there was a time that their gift was not fully developed, and they continually work to develop their giftedness. So you may look and say, I don't know that I'm good at anything. I promise you, you have a gift. There's, you have a giftedness, and it may not be fully manifest yet. So you can work on that gift. Here's another point about your giftedness. Not only is it your unique quality, not only can you develop it, but you can add to your gifts. You certainly can. You can add to your gifts. You can get under the tutelage of someone else. You can learn a new skill, and you can add a new gift to your giftedness that's going to allow you to serve even a greater purpose. Therein is one of the opportunities in this global crisis right now, and the crisis that you're in your community, the crisis that you're in your company right now through this. Right there is an opportunity where you can add to your gifts, and you can add a new service. You can add a new way of doing business, even that helps meet the needs of your customers and helps them win. Because ultimately, that's why people are going to do business with you, is because you help them win, right? So once again, you're taking your giftedness, your fulfillment purpose. And so it is your giftedness that will help you fulfill your purpose, that is always in service to the greater good. And that's the acronym of GPS. It is your giftedness that will allow you to fulfill your purpose, that will always serve the greater good. So I encourage you today, identify what it is that you're good at and get busy serving your purpose in that way. Add to your gifts, develop the gift that you already have, add to your gifts. Who is it that you can sit under as a mentor to learn something new? Who is it that you can pass something off to help them develop their gift? If you'll do these things, then it's going to create an opportunity for you. Not only are you leading yourself well, but you're leading others well. You're leading your community. You're leading your marketplace well during this time. And it's my pleasure to get to bring this very short message to you on your giftedness, your purpose, and your service. But it really ties together the first two messages that I brought to you. And the next one, I'm going to talk to you about how to lead your company in this crisis. See you in the next episode, everyone.